Let me ask you something. If a potential client sat down tonight and watched an hour of your content, would they be ready to reach out to you in the morning? Not mildly interested, ready, convinced, warm enough that the conversation would already feel like a continuation of something that had started. If the honest answer is probably not, this video is for you. Because there are 3 specific types of long-form content that shift someone from passive viewer to ready buyer. And most business owners are only using one of them. The first type is teaching content. This is where you break things down, not surface tips, not motivational platitudes, real frameworks, actual process, the way you genuinely think about your field. When someone watches you teach something deeply and clearly, something happens in their mind. They stop seeing you as someone who knows things. They start seeing you as someone who can transfer that knowledge. And that is what expertise for sale actually looks like. The second type is story content. This is where you share experiences, client results, moments that didn't go as planned, lessons that only come from having done the work. People do not trust perfection. They trust honesty. Stories are honest. I spent years in film and advertising watching audiences respond to stories. Not to information, not to credentials, to stories, every time. The third type is perspective content. This is where you share your actual opinion, what you believe, what you stand for, where you see your industry going that others do not yet see. People do not just buy information, they buy conviction. They want to know who they are dealing with, what this person actually stands for, whether their worldview and yours are compatible. Perspective content answers all 3 of those questions. Now here's the key. You do not need hundreds of videos. You need the right mix of these 3 types, distributed consistently, built on a clear message, and connected to a path forward. Teaching builds authority. Stories build connection. Perspective builds identity. When all 3 are working together, trust forms naturally. And trust is what makes the buying decision feel obvious. Now, I am not Dan. I am the version of him that never runs 25 minutes over in a presentation. You are welcome. But seriously, this is how Dan has structured his own content library inside Avatar Advantage. And it is how we build it for every client. Teaching videos, story videos, perspective videos, rotating consistently, delivered through a system that does not require him to be on camera every single day.